let's talk about Marty Supreme. So the Safdie brothers, known for Good Time and Uncut Gems, decided to do their own things this year and go their separate ways. And Benny Safdie came out with a Smashing Machine earlier this year with The Rock, and I think it's a pretty solid film with a great performance from The Rock. And Josh Safdie decided to do Marty Supreme with Timothy Chalamet. And between the two films, I think Marty Supreme is a more prestigious film. I think this is what the Safdie brothers are known for and what they would have done together. This is a high adrenaline rush film with a lot of quick cuts, anxiety-inducing scenes, characters just making terrible decisions, and just being overall a jerk. So if you're not a fan of their style, I don't think you're going to appreciate this film either. And I pretty much like most of their films. I think this movie really showcases Timothy Chalamet's acting chops. I think it lets him have fun. It shows the charisma that this guy genuinely has, while he shows dramatic range as well, and he shows how much of a sleaze he can be. So if he gets an Oscar this year, I think it's deserving, more so than last year, which I don't think he should have won for. But the supporting cast is also really good. I think Gwyneth Paltrow being back is a treat. She's good in this film. I think Odessa goes bar for bar with Timothy Chalamet, and I think I really liked Kevin O'Leary's character in here as well. I think the use of music, the editing, it really creates a sense of anxiety and intense adrenaline that you're feeling just along with the characters, and you don't know what's coming around the next corner. I think the movie's message is really solid, being ambitious and not being ashamed of being the best. But at the same time, I think there's a cautionary tale about being humble and not stepping on everybody to get to the top. Aside from Timothy Chalamet, I think the real star of the film is Josh Safdie and his direction. I think he gets great performances out of his entire cast. I think the storytelling is good. The intensity of the tennis matches are well shot and directed. Again, this is a high adrenaline, anxiety-inducing 2.5 hour movie that does not give up. It doesn't feel like a 2.5 hour movie. You're in it from the beginning to the end. And it keeps up that pace. I think one of the funniest things that adds to the humor of the film is that they make table tennis, like the biggest, grandest sport in the world, and how it can change it, and it's just this big old thing, and it's just funny. But overall, I think Marty Supreme is a pretty good movie with some great performances, really great directing from Josh Safdie, editing and music all around. I think is done really well. It captures that vibe of the era that's created in the 50s, 60s era. My only criticism for the film is a more personal take. I don't like where the film ended. I don't think the ending is particularly earned or deserved or where it should have went. But again, overall experience is really good, and it might be different for other people. They might love it. I particularly didn't like how the film ended, but I also hope that what comes out of this movie isn't an idolization of Marty Supreme, the character, and that he doesn't become the next Joker or like the American Psycho characters or anything like that. He's not a character to be idolized. But yeah, it's a good movie.